Thank you for watching along for today's project. I'm using Smoky Slate, Mint Macaron, Gorgeous Grape, Highland Heather and Rich Razzleberry, and using a few stamp sets, Artisan Textures, which is now retired, Very Versaille and Bloom and Grow. So I've already gone ahead and scored this 12 inch by 12 inch Whisper White cardstock at 3 inches and 7.5 inches to create this fold. So it's going to be a folder, so it will become clear as to what goes inside. So I wanted to create a kind of grungy look with these particular colours, and that will become clear later as to why I use these colours. So just kind of repeating the stamp and creating a flower shape along the middle of the card on each of the panels. So I just kept having to check which way up the card went to make sure that I had the right direction for the flowers. And as you can see, the stamp wasn't stamping very well because I didn't have an even surface. So it's great to have a piercing mat underneath to make sure you do have a flat surface, particularly when you're using these clear photopolymer stamps. Bringing in Artisan Textures, and I'm going to use this to fill in the poppies. So rather than colouring them in individually, I'm just going to use the stamp to add some colour to the centres. So next, bringing in that fun splatter stamp and just creating some kind of splats and dots around the edges to add to my grungy feeling looking folder. Incorporating Mint Macaron and using the leaves from Very Versaille and just checking which direction I need to go in with the leaves. And as it turns out, it didn't matter because I'm going to use these in multi-directional is the word, so it doesn't matter how I lay them down in the end. So just using my grid paper to line up that script stamp. I always seem to manage to stamp this at an angle for some reason, so just trying to line that up nice and straight before I go ahead and use it for my stamping. I'm going in with a smoky slate colour to create a background script effect. So now that I've stamped all over it, I'm just burnishing those creases and making sure that I've got a nice crease on those sides. I decided to go in with Mint Macaron and just edge the edges in ink just to make sure that each panel stood out from each other, really, because the design was blending together otherwise. So go ahead, I'm about to stamp these stamps and watch out for this. This is where I drop it and it flicks. I just thought I'd leave that in for your entertainment. Anyway, so I'm going ahead and just stamping some more of those flowers and recreating the design on a smaller scale. So same as before, just adding in the colour with the stamp. Running that through my die cut machine, and then I'm going to go ahead and edge that in the Mint Macaron to match the folder. So this is what's going inside the Caravan Crafter. Who is the Caravan Crafter? She's my downline and she's got her own YouTube channel, so you can check her out here on YouTube, the Caravan Crafter. And this was to put her signs in that I made so that she's got a sign to go on her desk and for her social media. So just laying down some tear and tape down the sides just to adhere the fold together and to make sure that the signs did actually slip out and go back in. So I put dimensionals on the flower just at the bottom half and left the top so that you can tuck that flap underneath and it all fits securely. And it was perfect for just keeping that in place. And there's all the design, there's the back and the front. Just going to zhuzh it up and complete the look of the folder with a bit of that lovely tulle ribbon, and then I decided to make a matching tag to go with it as well. So again, just inking up the edges. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and do give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Take care and have a good day.